Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. The Blue Wahoos look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Reggie Hall will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Stepping in, Dylan Brignoni, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Dylan Brignoni.
First pitch on its way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the standing ball club as they come into this one tonight.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak. That a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes? Drive the baseball right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Josh Tomlin is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Settling in now, Patrick Hall. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Frank Whitey. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hall stands at second with no outs. This is on the ground over to first. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Batting third, the catcher.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Into the box now, Steve Rivers, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Brignoni is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, Joe Bonner is coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Brignoni going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Stepping in now, Darryl Jones. Line drive to center field. Sanford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 1 inning in the books here. Pensacola's out in front here, 2-0. Now at the plate, Andy Smith. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Popped him up. Barry will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box now, Nate Orf, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Matthew Corley.
Coming to the plate now, Matthew Corley comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. And he fouls this one off.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in, A.J. Jackson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lined hard toward right center. Sanford patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
First baseman.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So striding forward now, Don Barry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ellison sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Greg Granderson.
Stepping into the box, Greg Granderson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brignoni is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Shelby Mora. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Richie Ellison.
At the plate, Richie Ellison. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Ready now, Jonas Carbajal. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Patrick Hall. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Frank Whitey. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Steve Rivers. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Brignoni going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
Now at the plate, Joe Bonner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nathan Wyatt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Sanford. And the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Wahoos are on top, 4-0. Into the box now, Dylan Brignoni back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Taylor Sanford. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hall is over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Christian Cabrera.
At the plate, Christian Cabrera. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Darryl Jones.
Leading up for the
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, A.J. Jackson. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Sanford racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
Stepping in now, Don Barry. Hard liner to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the
digging in to try it again, Greg Granderson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Andy Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
In there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch to third. Wyatt is right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, number 70.
Stepping up to the plate, Nate Orf. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes this the other way to right. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box, Matthew Corley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in, Shelby Mora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a pop-up now. Rivers over to his left, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pensacola's out in front here, 5-0.
Wahoo.
2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Patrick Hall.
First pitch of the at-bat. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Frank Whitey.
Digging in once again, Frank Whitey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Steve Rivers.
Now batting, Steve Rivers. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Sanford retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Richie Ellison will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Jonas Carbajal,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Dylan Brignoni.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Whitey will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 5-0. Jeff Ullman enters to do the pitching
now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Biloxi. Number 74, Jeff Ullman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe
Leading up
Bonner.
for the Blue Wahoos, the center fielder, Joe Bonner.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nathan Wyatt.
Ready for another shot now, Nathan Wyatt. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Darryl Jones, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, A.J. Jackson, scooped up, barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Taylor Sanford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping into the box, Christian Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Andy Smith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Don Berry. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Berry.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Sanford, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Greg Granderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Granderson. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Standing in now, Patrick Hall, as he hits one on a line to left field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Frank Whitey. Strike taken to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line drive to left. Ellison is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Steve Rivers.
Striding in once again, Steve Rivers. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Hall rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the here. Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Third baseman, number 3.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Adrian Hauser enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Nathan Wyatt, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ellison is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Blue Wahoos lead it 8-0. So striding in, Nate Orf. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in, Matthew Corley. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
The catcher, number 9.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Standing in, Shelby Mora. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Two out, nobody on. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Jones is there, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Pensacola's out in front here, 8-0. Digging in and looking for more, Darryl Jones. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Skied into straightaway right. Brignoni has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, A.J. Jackson.
Into the box, A.J. Jackson. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don Berry.
Into the box, Don Berry, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. The Wahoos are on top, 8-0. Digging in, Richie Ellison starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jonas Carvajal.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jonas Carvajal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 21, Dylan Brignoni.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dylan Brignoni. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
Too high. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Blue Wahoos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Reggie Hall takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, with 15 strikeouts. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.